Hey everyone, welcome. Thanks for tuning in as always. And this video is just going to be pretty quick. Just going to explain how I go about reapplying an old label to a ROM chip after it's been reburned or if the label's fallen off, which tends to happen from time to time, as you can see there. You also see I've printed some replacement labels that I've made. But yeah, from time to time the labels will come off. You want to get them back on the boards. So for originality or just so you know what the chip is. So this is a Defender soundboard I recently repaired. I went to wash the board and the sound chip, the sound ROM, the legs were so rusted on it that they broke off. Probably about a third of them. So I'm gonna try and salvage this label. If it doesn't work, I'm not really that concerned. I could probably print a new one, taking a picture of it. And as you can see in my little box there, I had a few labels that I've already done myself. So what I do is I use good old-fashioned Elmer's washable glue. Just the cheap stuff, the white, non-colored. And I'll take my... I want to do this over something that doesn't get all over. This will work. Some targets here. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the glue. I'm going to wipe it on there. You don't need very much. You don't want to saturate the paper or anything. That's probably almost even too much. But I'm going to take this. I'm just going to wipe this on the back. Dab it on, whatever you can do. Yeah, this isn't going to even work, see? So I'm going to reprint this. Alright, so we've magically switched over to a ROM board. I just wanted to show. So what I did was I went on the computer. I made up a label in Word, in text, using a font that was closest to the original label, and then I took that and I transferred it over to a 1/2 inch by 1 inch paint file. Use whatever program you want to use. Pasted the text in there. Kind of had to play around with it a little bit. And then gave that a print. It's going to fit pretty well on my chip. It's a little big. I suppose I could trim down those edges a little. So yeah, I mean, they weren't perfect from the factory either. Not that this really matters, but I like it to look pretty clean. And take the time to print a new one of these and then stick it on. You might as well. So the main thing is getting that I can't think of the name. The window. That's what it is. You want to get that window covered up so that nothing will erase the chip on you. So that looks pretty good. We're going to take our glue, which is now settled back to the bottom. This is the next day. Not that that really matters. Alright, we've got our glue. Again, you don't want a lot. Let's pull off any residue here. Take a little bit, we'll put it on our finger. Comes off very easily, either with water or a little pressure issue there. little cloggage. Rub my fingers together just to make sure that that's nice and clean, or fairly clean. Again, you just need like a, maybe even, not even a BB, like, you know, that's probably enough. A little bit that came out of the top there at the end. If not, I will use that. So then I'm just going to take it, I'm going to wipe it on the back of the card, or, you know, paper. I am going to end up using that extra little bit. Grab that. And already it's pretty tacky. And just smear that around. Rub our fingers together. Wipe it on something. Clean those up a bit. It's really just this simple. And it's going to take a little bit to dry, so you can move it around, position it. And there you have it. That is one label reapplied. Run my finger over it once more just to make sure we're good. You want to be using a laser printer obviously when you do this, otherwise your ink could run. Suppose you could tape them on if you really wanted to, but this is a nice clean way, I think, of doing it. And looks pretty original. So, hope you guys appreciate the video. I apologize about the original label. It just, you know, that's why you don't want to use a lot of this stuff, because it is wet, and that label just disintegrated. It also gets very tacky, so it's going to pull any old label apart if it's really tattered and thin. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, thanks.